Hi, so I am back with my March TBR, and yes, I'm wearing the same thing because I'm filming several videos all in one hit. But yeah, so anyway, this is my March TBR, like I said, and I've only picked 6 books today, or for this month to read, just because I prefer to underpick than overpick, because when I create like huge TBRs, I never read half of them. So I decided to only pick 6, and then that way if I read more, I read more. But yeah, so I'm just going to kind of jump right into this. Now, I am currently reading this book, which is Switch by Amanda Hocking. Just looks like this. And it's got my little, where is it? My bookmark in there that my mum got me for my birthday. I'm 150 pages in, so about halfway through. But I'm actually really enjoying this book at the moment. I only just started reading this one. So you will also see this book in my thrift store book haul, which I will be doing today as well. So I'm really thoroughly enjoying this book so far. I haven't finished it, so I'm not going to sort of get too far into this. The next book I have is The Hunt by Andrew Fukuda, and I believe from what I've read is this is a dystopian type novel but with vampires, and it's kind of like the Hunger Games apparently, so they say. I can't say for sure that it is or it isn't because I haven't read it yet, but I'm definitely looking forward to reading this though because I love vampire books. But, you know, sometimes you don't really want to read the soppy Twilight style vampire book. Sometimes you want to read something a little bit different. So, that. The next one I got is Drink Slay Love by Beth Durst, and I've already read this book. I started reading it on the 1st of March, and I finished it by the 7th or the 8th, but I loved it. And yes, this is another vampire book, but it is not your typical vampire book. So I just so enjoyed this book. I really, really loved it, and I'm going to do a review on this one. The next one I have is the Heiresses by Allison Rushby, which is, this book here. And I'm actually really excited to read this. I bought this book quite some time ago, and I haven't read it yet, and I'm kicking myself because I've been wanting to read this for ages. I just keep forgetting that I have it because I have so many books and I have an addiction to buying books. But this one I'm really excited for is Allison Rushby, the author of this book, is actually from Brisbane, Australia, which is where I currently live. And also, this one is signed. And it just says, "Happy reading, love Allison." And believe it or not, this is the only signed book I own. Just that I know. But I just find that Australia, I'm just going to say this, I'm sure many people are probably going to disagree with me, sucks. They don't have really cool authors come and visit us and sign our books. They just don't have it. And it's really hard to find signed copies of anything here in Australia, which also really sucks. But when I saw this, I was like, I have to get it. And it's about 3 17-year-old girls in 1926 London, so I am all for that. So all for that. And then the next one I have is 100 Names by Cecelia Ahern, and I haven't read this book yet, but I know that I'm going to love it because she is my favourite author, and I've never been disappointed yet. And then the last book I have in my TBR is one that I don't normally read. And when I say this, it's because this book is set in, I believe, Saudi Arabia, and not because, I'm not trying to be insulting or anything, but just, I don't normally like the books with these types of settings because they just don't interest me enough. Like, I'm more into, like, fantasy, paranormal stuff, and so, but I picked this book up, and frankly, I'll be honest, the cover is what drew me in first. It is a beautiful cover. But then I started reading what it was about on the little blurb here, and I actually was really intrigued by it, so I bought it. and I actually can't wait to read this one. I believe it is about a woman who is married to a Saudi Arabian billionaire, and she finds out that her husband has taken a second wife, and she does not agree with it. I believe that's what it's about, but again, I'm not sure. I haven't read it, so looking forward to reading this, and I can't wait. So that is my March TBR. Let me know if you guys have read any of the books that I've shown you, and I would love to hear what you think about it. And just keep posted because I will be doing reviews for all the books that I read. I'll see you guys soon. Bye!